Scene script. Have you ever wondered how mass migration might affect the U.S. economy? It's a question that's been on the minds of many as we navigate the complexities of our globalized world. Mass migration, as the term suggests, involves large groups of people moving from one geographical region to another. It's a phenomenon that's been part of human history since time immemorial, but today's scale and speed are unprecedented. The reasons behind mass migration are multifaceted, often rooted in the pursuit of better opportunities, the escape from political instability, or the need to adapt to environmental changes. When we talk about economic disparities as a driver of mass migration, we're referring to the gap in wealth and income between different regions of the world. People from regions with lower economic opportunities often migrate to regions with higher economic opportunities in search of a better life. Political instability is another common driver. When a country's political environment becomes volatile, its citizens may choose to migrate to more stable regions. This can be due to conflicts, persecution, or the lack of basic human rights. Environmental factors, too, play a significant role. As climate change intensifies, natural disasters like droughts, floods, and hurricanes can make certain regions uninhabitable, forcing people to relocate. The impacts of mass migration on the economy can be profound and complex. On one hand, it can lead to an increase in labor supply, which may lower wages for certain jobs. On the other hand, it can also result in a surge in demand for goods and services, boosting economic activity. Furthermore, the influx of diverse skills and talents can stimulate innovation and productivity growth. But it's not all rosy. Mass migration can also strain public services and infrastructure, exacerbate social tensions, and lead to political unrest. So, what might this mean for the U.S. economy? Let's dig deeper. As we move forward, it's crucial to understand these impacts, both positive and negative, and to consider ways in which we can manage this phenomenon for the benefit of all. Stay tuned as we delve into the specifics in our upcoming segments. Opening. Consider the mass migration from Central America in recent years. In the past decade, Central America has been a significant source of mass migration, with thousands of people embarking on the perilous journey north to seek better opportunities and a safer life. This movement of people, often referred to as a caravan, is sparked by a myriad of factors, from political instability and economic hardships to violence and climate change. Now let's delve into the economic implications of this mass migration. On a macro level, it's important to understand that the influx of migrants can lead to an increased demand for jobs. As these individuals seek employment, they contribute to the labor force, potentially enhancing productivity and economic growth. However, this increased demand for jobs can also lead to competition, possibly affecting wages and employment opportunities for the existing workforce. Moreover, these migrations also mean an increased demand for resources. Migrants require housing, food, healthcare, and education, all of which require funding. This can strain public resources and budgets, leading to potential socio-economic challenges. However, it isn't all doom and gloom. Migrants often take on jobs that locals are unwilling to do, and their contributions can stimulate economic growth. They pay taxes and contribute to social security systems. They bring with them skills, talents, and cultural diversity that can enrich society. Yet, the economic impact of mass migration is complex and multifaceted. It varies depending on the size and characteristics of the migrating population, the state of the economy, and the policies in place. While some regions might experience economic growth, others may face challenges. It's also worth noting that the host country is not the only one affected economically. The countries migrants leave behind also face impacts. They lose a portion of their workforce, which could lead to a decrease in productivity. But they may also benefit from remittances sent back by migrants, providing a vital source of income for many families and boosting the local economy. Closing. This case study provides a glimpse into the potential economic impacts of mass migration. One of the most immediate impacts of mass migration can be seen in the job market. Let's dive into this. When a large number of people move to a new area, they naturally become part of the local labor force. This surge in workforce can create a ripple effect in the job market. On one side, it can increase competition for jobs. More people vying for the same positions can mean employers have a larger pool of candidates to choose from. This can potentially lead to lower wages, as there is a higher supply of labor than demand. However, it's not all doom and gloom. the other side of the coin presents a rather different picture. A larger labor force can also stimulate economic growth. How, you ask? Well, when there are more people available to work, businesses can expand their operations, produce more goods and services, and ultimately contribute to the overall growth of the economy. Think of it this way. If a construction company suddenly has access to more workers, it can take on more projects. More projects mean more buildings, more infrastructure, and ultimately a stronger economy. In turn, this economic growth can lead to more job creation, which can offset the initial increase in competition for jobs. But it's important to remember that these effects can vary widely depending on the specifics of the situation. Factors such as the skills of the migrants, the needs of the local economy, and the policies in place to manage migration can all play a significant role in determining the impact on jobs and wages. So, while it's true that mass migration can stir up the job market, it's not as simple as saying it's either good or bad. It's a complex issue with many moving parts, and it's one that requires careful thought and nuanced understanding. The impact on jobs and wages is just one aspect of the economic impact of mass migration. Another significant impact of mass migration is the increased demand for resources. As we delve deeper into this matter, we find that an influx of migrants can put pressure on a country's resources. These resources span across various sectors: housing, healthcare, and education, to name a few. Consider housing. When the population grows rapidly due to mass migration, it inevitably leads to a higher demand for shelter. This sudden surge can strain existing housing capacities, potentially leading to overcrowded living conditions or even homelessness for some. Now let's move on to healthcare. A larger population means more individuals requiring medical attention. This can result in overcrowded hospitals and clinics, longer waiting times, and a potential decline in the quality of healthcare services. Next, in the realm of education, an influx of migrants can mean more students in classrooms. This can put a strain on educational resources, potentially affecting the quality of education and the overall learning environment. But here's a twist to the tale. While this increased demand can pose challenges, it can also stimulate economic growth by creating new markets and opportunities. Let's consider our previous examples. The heightened demand for housing could lead to a boom in the construction industry, creating jobs and stimulating economic activity. Similarly, the increased demand for healthcare services could spur growth in the health sector, leading to more jobs and better services. And as for education, more students could mean more schools and universities, creating employment opportunities in the education sector. In essence, the increased demand for resources is a double-edged sword. On one side, it presents challenges and pressures on existing infrastructures and systems. On the other, it opens up new avenues for economic growth and development. The key lies in managing this demand effectively and efficiently, turning potential challenges into opportunities for growth and prosperity. The demand for resources is another important aspect of the economic impact of mass migration. As we continue our journey through this complex issue, we'll explore how to protect your money amidst these economic changes. Stay tuned. Given the potential economic impacts of mass migration, you might be wondering how to protect your money. So let's delve into some strategies that could help you safeguard your finances in the face of such potential economic shifts. Firstly, diversifying your investments is a crucial strategy. The age-old adage, "Don't put all your eggs in one basket," rings true here. By spreading your investments across a variety of asset classes, such as stocks, bonds, real estate, and even cryptocurrencies, you can potentially lower your risk, as not all asset classes are likely to be affected equally or at the same time by economic changes. Next, consider maintaining an emergency fund. This financial cushion can provide a safety net in times of economic uncertainty. It's generally recommended to have at least 3 to 6 months' worth of living expenses saved. This fund could tide you over in case of job loss or if your investments take a hit due to economic fluctuations. Moreover, staying informed about economic trends is vital. Knowledge is indeed power, and in this context, it could be the power to protect your money. Keep a close eye on the news, follow reputable economic analysts, and make use of financial planning tools and resources. This will help you understand the potential impacts of various events like mass migration on the economy and allow you to adjust your financial strategy accordingly. Finally, it's worth noting that professional advice can be invaluable. Financial advisors can provide personalized guidance based on your individual circumstances, goals, and risk tolerance. They can help you navigate the complexities of the financial world and make informed decisions about protecting your money. By staying informed and proactive, you can protect your money even in uncertain economic times. Remember, the economy is a complex and dynamic beast. It's influenced by countless factors and is constantly changing. But with the right strategies and a proactive approach, you can navigate these uncertain waters with confidence. Now let's take a closer look at the journey of migrants traveling from Mexico to U.S. borders. It's a journey fraught with danger, yet undertaken by thousands each year in pursuit of a better life. But why do so many people choose to embark on this perilous journey? The reasons are manifold. For many, it's the allure of economic opportunities and the chance to escape the cycle of poverty that grips their home countries. For others, it's the desperate need to flee violence and unrest or the longing to reunite with family members already in the United States. Nevertheless, this journey is far from easy. Migrants face harsh weather conditions, treacherous terrain, and the constant risk of violence and exploitation. The lack of resources such as food, water, and medical aid further compounds these challenges. Yet, in spite of these immense hardships, these migrants show a remarkable resilience and determination. The dream of a better life, a safer future, and the chance to provide for their families fuels their journey, no matter the obstacles they face. Understanding the journey of these migrants can shed light on the complexities of mass migration and the human stories behind the statistics. As we delve deeper into the topic, it's crucial to remember that every migrant has a unique story, and every journey is a testament to human resilience in the face of adversity.